Hello and welcome to, well, this first episode of, well, something a little bit different. So this is not my republic. This is a republic that got sent into us by the Stiffest Noodle over at, probably seen him in the comment sections. So he kind of wanted to kind of show off his little republic. He said he had some things that was inspired by my town. But let's have a look. At the moment, we are in 19th of March, 1973. And we could also have a look at his game settings. They should be... Yeah, everything is on the hardest difficulty level, so that's good. We do have a... cheat road out here. Now, I would actually... potentially think that this might be where he had his initial construction offices. Yeah, he has some fuel cistern here. He has a lot of traffic at the border post, but then again, it's just a tiny one. So, so there is that. So let's follow the power line, and already in the distance we do see a farm. Yes, Farmville. Yeah, there we go. We also have a fairly large industrial area, which kind of comes before any sort of town. I guess that is his town. Now let's see what we are doing here. Fuel, yes. Lots and lots of fuel and a little bit of bitumen. We also have oil here, so he's not sending the oil very far. Yeah, let's wait with that a little bit. Have a little bit of an underground look. We are also planning a cement plant here, which could be interesting. It seems like he has coal here, which feeds into a heating plant, which probably is going to heat that town over there. Oh, he's making fabrics here. Which he is... Have a look here. He is... Let's see here. So that's the custom house. At the custom house, he's selling clothing. Also, he's delivering stuff at the vehicle repair station. And he's also delivering... Yeah, so basically it's... am I saying this right? Is this, yeah, this is a chemical plant. Actually, there's 3 of them. They need gravel, wood, crops, oil, and water, and a decent amount of power. I'm curious how much we are making of the chemicals here. It seems to be rather full. I do wonder if he has set this up to just work when it's needed. Let's see here. What are you? You are filling up with chemicals. All right, all right. And then I guess you're gonna go and deliver the chemicals as a water treatment. You're also making an explosive factory. And the farm warehouse. Farm warehouse. Ah, for the fabric. So basically, what I think he's doing here, I think he has made a fully self-sufficient clothing industry. All this, I believe, leads into this. So you see you have the chemical plants here, producing chemicals. Actually, you might not be fully... Where do you get the wood from? Yeah, he might not be fully self-sufficient here. Although it could be that I'm missing something somewhere. But yeah, he's producing gravel. And he's sending that directly into the explosive factory. So he doesn't have any storage or anything like that. That's fine. And it seems like He's kind of min-maxing the bus stop here, which is a free bus stop. There are a couple of those in the game. I kind of can't remember how many we can place of those. 15, so you can have a couple of them. All right. Yeah, so the farm is basically going to be producing crops, which probably I'll also have compost plant. All right, that's fine. So he's supplying basically his biological waste from the town here, I guess, together with a little bit of chemicals to make fertilizer. That gets sent directly into the farm. Maybe that is something we should do as well. I've kind of never thought about sending this directly into the farm. But, you know, it's probably why it's there, right? And then we are also making some rails here. We only have the MUV69. And then we have a nice fully water tower. Lots of a vehicle depot, construction offices. Lots of this around here, and it's all surrounded by, well, maybe not all of it, but a lot of it is surrounded by a vehicle repair station. So basically that means that all these that are orange, they kind of don't need to get in here and fix. They will just automatically be fixed in here. And then we have a long row of distribution centers and technical services. Yep. Where we have waste, water, and sewage. Yep, and you also have 2 of these. And we also have snowplows. And a lot of vehicles that are out and about, I guess. What are we doing here? Why are we doing this? Let's see, what are you doing? You're coming in here and you are basically picking up waste, I would imagine. Okay, so this is basically just a temporary... We get you as well. To bring the hazardous waste to the custom house. Yeah, so this is basically just like a little pit stop for the trash. All the trash is probably going to come from here. Sent in here, and then we'll have a technical... a distribution center here, coming in here and bringing that to where it needs to go. Yeah. We also have... yeah, rail depot. And he also have a fueling station right next to it, which is kind of a neat idea, I would say. Kind of on the tracks like this. I have a tendency to always kind of, you know, bring it out from the main track. So basically, and I'll try and explain why. Basically, if a train comes in here and needs to refuel, I don't know if you have any other refueling stations. Let's see here. It's not the longest line. No, you don't have any other refueling station, it looks like. Only that one. Yeah, so basically if you have a train coming in here to refuel, or worse, if you have 2 trains coming in here to refuel and you want to send one, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a wishy-washy. I also see you haven't put down any signals yet, but that's probably because you're still working on the tracks here. Ah, I see where he got his inspiration from. That must be it, right? That's kind of how we set them up. Yep, kind of. Although we have, let's check and see here. So our range is usually 146, so this is a lot smaller, which is it's nice, but you can't fit in. So this was the whole thing. We wanted to fit in a fountain. That's kind of how that design came about. We also have a fire station here with fire trucks and a fire helicopter. Is there any? Yeah, there is a big lake here. We have the courthouse, which is fine. I also feel like we have a little bit low, like the happiness is a little bit low here. Let's see if there is crime. Crime is a problem here. You're probably gonna need more police cars, I would imagine, so they can go and pick up all the crimes. So if we go... Oh, how did we do that? There was a... Ah, there we go. So... We are in March. Let's say this year here. So we have 57 crime reported. And it seems like they kind of have dealt with all of them. Except for way in the beginning. Yeah, so maybe you have... maybe we don't need more police cars. But remember, this area also needs coverage, so... Maybe you could have placed a police station down here. Do you have any fire coverage here? Yeah, maybe a small police station or something. Maybe together with a... And you also, you know, you do have the heating situation here. So you don't need to provide it with extra heat. You can kind of just leech off this one. So I would have... done something like that. Just to cover this area a little bit better. And of course, a fire station out here. That would probably also be nice. What do we have out here? We have a fuel gas station and workers. You are empty, alright? So I guess he was planning to build something interesting out here. And then we're back to the city here. Kind of like the centralized area here. Having all the amenities in the middle and have a lot of apartments surrounding it. I kind of feel like that's kind of how I like to do things. But it always ends up like the amenities are never in the center. But there you go. We have cinemas here for the good old propaganda videos, right? We have forklifts here, so we shouldn't have an issue with these kind of running out of the things to do. We also have a tiny little warehouse here, which we are... I think you have enough vehicles to supply this, but I would probably have used a little bit of a bigger warehouse. But that's just me. It could be a little bit risky if something happens down here, you know. And there is a lot of people here, right? Let's see here. How much food are we... Let's see. Let's speed up the game a little bit. Yeah, I probably would have used a bigger warehouse, I would think. And this is nice. Look at that. That's one of those new fountains right next to the new Eternal Flame. And we also have a pub here. Can't have a Soviet Republic without a pub, right? We have... Oh, what is this? Secret police. Oh, it's hidden. Alright. Kinda interesting. And then we have the small headquarters of the party. Feels like you are kind of done with all the research already. That's nice. Then we have a swimming pool right next to the bus stop and a nice little red monument here. We also have a school, small one, which could be potentially with the amount of people I see here. Let's see your stats here. Yeah, is this because you don't have enough housing for them? Yeah, you have 300 and almost have 400 people that needs a new place to live. Now, what kind of buildings are these? These are... How many people can I... 120, so I bet you it is... This guy? Yeah, it's this guy. Quality 86. These are 85, I believe. 87, actually. And we also have some of these. This is probably a design I probably would like to copy. Probably would have made a little bit difference to it if it's possible. Kind of have that wall here aligned with that wall. But I'm not 100% sure that is possible. And still have like a road coming out here. I guess we'll see. Then we have the tech... Oh, hello there. Yes, we have some people waiting for education. We're currently doing wind power plants. You have mainly gone down for this route here, reduce the pollution, which probably is smart because you have some heavy hitters here, like the chemical plants and the fuel refinery, and of course the heat plants. That might be nice. And then we have a National Uprising Museum. Is nice. I think we use that in one of our maps. And a big prison. Now, are you using your prisoners? It seems like you are. See what you're using them for. Let's see how you set this up. So first you go. Wait, what? You go here first, and then you go here. Okay, and then you go to the explode. Is that smart? Having prisoners working with the good old TNT stick. This seems like prison should perhaps have been up at the top, maybe. But, you know, when they come down here, it will reset. That's fine. Yeah, big prison. Oh, and we also have a nice little green area here, which is always nice. Temperature is... I should be still playing a little bit of football or soccer, depending where you're from in the world. And then we have an interesting area up here. This is probably... Yeah, look at that. So we have the Nipro Flats. It's gonna be a lot of workers here. 2, 3, 4. We already have a radio station up and running. We have a big pub. We have a nice restaurant, Panorama Restaurant. We're also working on a museum. And an orphanage. And I don't think we've ever had proper playthrough where we actually utilize the orphanages. I don't think. And here we also have a nice little shopping center. Not many customers at the moment, but I guess this should be, well, maybe 600, 1,200, 400. Yeah, this should be about enough. But then again, big, I think you will have a little bit of an issue here with just a small warehouse. Because you can only feed in 2 vehicles here at the same time. But, I guess you will let me know how things progress. Then we are building a medical university. Interesting. And a cinema here. And a kindergarten. A school. Sports hall, always nice. Now I'm curious, do we have like proper coverage in the Republic here? Or for example, trash. It seems like Oh, maybe when this one is done. Yeah, we should have proper trash coverage here. This should also be everything covered with trash pickup. Let's see here. Seems like everything here is also nicely covered with trash pickup. So there's a Metropolis 2, and then we have a little roundabout here going out to another roundabout, which is then divided up to a custom house with dollars in it. And here we are doing what? We are bridging over, which is nice. Always like the bridging over part of things. And it seems like you are... Could you not have run this flat over? Okay. Maybe not. No. Maybe it's just my eyes that deceives me a little bit. I thought it was higher up here. But yeah, that is leading out to... what do we have here? A lot of power pylons. A gas power. I think I know what this is. This is going to be his waste treatment center. So I would imagine you are bringing the hazardous waste in here. And then the mixed waste is going to come out here. Then it's going to get sent into a general separator, where we're going to be separating out construction waste, metallic scrap, aluminium scrap, and plastic. And it seems like you are sending the gravel process, yeah, the construction waste in here to be turned into gravel. This is probably, you're probably just going to pick this up and send that somewhere, I would imagine, with a truck. Did we have a... steel recycler? Let's just go in here. What is this called? Power station pub. Mine, police station, no. Prison, no. We are looking for... garbage container stand, no. Is it steel? Recycler? Now you have the plastic, steel recycler, yeah. What does that look? It's tiny. Oh wait, is that it? Oh yeah, you have a steel recycler. So basically you're sending the metal scrap from here just with a truck, that's fine. Out to wherever it was here. Yeah. And then this is probably gonna be plastic, right? No. You might be picking up... How are you picking up plastic, by the way? I'm not gonna give you a little hint here. If we look at this here, which is kind of important. So you see, when it has the open space storage import, that means that if you're going to sort out the plastic, you're not going to be using the garbage dumps. You probably are going to be using, well, the open storage. Excuse me. So let's take a small one just for the example here. Yeah, you could probably squeeze that in here, hook that up to here, and then you could separate out the plastic waste. And potentially also move it, because I don't think you can bring that up here, and then you can have all the rest of the trash being burnt. Now you're gonna have potentially, nah, maybe not. And then you're gonna be burnt and conveyed into power. And then we have, this is gonna be soot or ash. Roads going in here, and let's also have a look underground here. See if we can see anything interesting. No, I bet you that you're probably not as... No, you're not. You're not as OCD as I am underground. But, you know, everyone has its own taste. But yeah, I mean, it's underground. What do we have here? Village loader. Alright, so that's kind of interesting. So basically you are... Oh, this is also without power. So basically, if we have somewhere that isn't kind of affected by sewage pickup, we can have a sewage truck coming up and picking up and send it in here. And then go down into here. Is there anything else we are missing? Let's have a look at the map. No, I think that is it. So that is going to be the first Not My Republic we're going to be showcasing here. Let's see if we can get like a nice little green shot here. Let's do something like that, perhaps. No, let's get the little red star in. Yeah, something like that might be a good one. Yeah, I think that would be good. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for this little look at somebody else's Republic. If you do want to kind of have your Republic showcased, feel free to contact me. I still haven't figured out a good way to kind of, you know, receive the files and so forth. But, you know, contact me and we'll maybe figure something out. So yeah, I guess that is it for today. Again, thank you, StiffestNoodle, and until next time, take care and keep smiling.